So I wanted to talk about these two tellies. They're both very, very beautiful, and I think they both sound excellent, but they're actually very, very different instruments. So, which one do I like better? I don't know. Maybe I'll answer that at the end of this video. Uh, what are some of the differences, and that's what are they, and uh, do I like them from that perspective in terms of the differences? So this one is a Nash telly. And the biggest difference between these two is, or probably the pickups. This has a humbucker in it, so you can get a fatter sound out of it. Also has a rosewood neck. It's a Lawler pickup on that. The neck feels really, really, really warm from that perspective. So this is the kind of telly that's excellent for somebody who maybe wants to play a telly, but doesn't necessarily want the traditional typical telly sound. You can still get some twang out of this thing, but it's basically a workhorse. It sounds really beautiful. It sounds rich, especially for the jazz playing. So a couple of differences outside of that is they're actually set up very differently. So this one is actually strung with Tomastic Infel strings, 12 gauge. So that also lends it to a little bit fatter tone. The other one, which is my Fender, at least one of my Fenders. So this one is a 1993 American Standard telly. So I messed around a little bit with the different string gauges. Initially, I put 12s on that. I put flat wounds on it. I ended up settling with 11s, believe it or not, on this. And I just felt that the 11s gave it a little bit nicer feel to it. But I have a wound G on that. So I'm kind of going a little bit backwards. I used to play 13s on everything, but lately it feels like it's really dependent upon the guitar. So what do I like about this guitar? So definitely if you're a blues player and you still want to get a fat jazz tone out of that, you can get that out of this guitar. But very, very, very versatile. You can still get a good jazz tone out of that stuff. So really, at the end of the day, they are very different. Again, the other stuff I didn't mention, which is the obvious, maple neck on that maple fretboard versus the rosewood fretboard. And there's that whole discussion about rosewood being a little bit warmer than a maple. Personally, I can never really hear the difference. You can always EQ it the way you'd like it to be. So, all right then. Thank you for watching, and I love them both. One is not better than the other. They're just very, very different instruments. Love tellies. Bye now.